Something very, very special here. This is not about a movie. It's not just music, but it could be a movement if you guys help us, and we'll reveal what it is. And so we start this year with something exciting like this, which is not just a piece of music or not just art, but something which probably whole India could come in, especially Chennai, because Chennai, I grew up in Chennai and I know what it's capable of, and always felt that it's underutilized of its capabilities, about its people, about its culture. And so the next clip you're going to see is a very special gentleman. You see his work and then I'll talk about him. Thank you.
And I'm a composer and an inventor. For a long time, I've tried to use technology to bring music closer to people and also to make music itself grow. So when we started talking with Detroit, the idea we came up with was, let's make a portrait of Detroit. Let's convey to really the people around the world what the city feels like, what's important about it, what people care about through sound. Let's do it through music. Let's do it with an orchestra, so all the beautiful sounds that instruments can make. But let's also think of what story is told actually through the sounds the city makes, whether it's traffic or people talking or people making music in that city.
I think what Todd's doing with this program, the sounds that we're going to gather and the voices that we're going to hear are new, they're fresh, they're vibrant, and they're full of hope and optimism, which is something that you don't normally see when you talk about Detroit.
I love how he's incorporating all the sounds of the city, and he's giving people who've lived in Detroit and know the city the best the opportunity to share with the rest of the world what they love about the city themselves.
Detroit is full of people who know how to go out there and get things done, who know how to make a way out of no way.
We're going to make a big piece of music for the Detroit Symphony Orchestra. We're going to show the world what Detroit sounds like.
So ladies and gentlemen, Todd.
Good afternoon, everybody, and thank you so much to AR. And actually, let's give a big round of applause to AR on his birthday. We're here. It's a special day. Yeah. So I work and live in Boston. I work at MIT, and I had the fortune about a year ago of meeting AR there. And we were talking about many different ideas about music and about technology. And when we talked about these projects that we've been doing, which are called city symphonies, like in the video, to go into a city, to make a sonic portrait of that city using music, but also using sounds and everybody participating. With AR, we said, there's no place better in the world to make a project like this than right here in Chennai. So we'll tell you as the afternoon progresses what our ideas are, but we're here to start at this very moment a brand new project to make a totally new kind of multisensory experience for Chennai and by Chennai, because we want everybody to participate. So before we show you some more, I thought maybe we'd play you a little bit of music. That combines a few different elements. One of the things that interests me most is to bring together through music very, very different things. Acoustic instruments, electronics, sounds of nature, sounds of people. Thank you. And now I'd like to introduce another core member of the creative team for this new project, somebody who needs no introduction, who you all know. It's Bharat Bala, one of India's great filmmakers from features to documentaries, somebody who's traced India's most majestic events to the details of everyday life. I would like to start with introducing Bala. With this video.
கருங்காலி இருக்கு, செங்காலி, சுடுகாட்டுக்காளி, அட்டக்காளி, வனக்காளி, சொல்ல போனா நிறைய காளி இருக்கு.
நாகக்கண்ணி வராருந்து 8 அக்கா தங்கச்சி 8 பேர் பிறந்திருப்பாங்க. 8 பேரும் போய் சிவபெருமான்கிட்ட முறையிடும்போது சிவபெருமான் சொல்லுவார், 8 பேர் சக்தியும் ஒன்றாம் சேர்ந்து ஒரு சக்தியாக உருவாகுங்க.
எல்லாராலையும் தீ எடுக்க முடியாது, அந்த அருள் இருந்தால் தான் முடியும்.
நடுவில் இருக்கிறது சிவன், விஷ்ணு, பிரம்மா. அந்த 3 மும்மூர்த்திகள் சேர்ந்த சூலாயுதத்தை அம்மா கையில் கொடுப்பாங்க. சூலாயுதத்தை கொண்டு போய் அம்மா சம்ஹாரம் பண்ணிட்டு வந்துடுவாங்க.
இது ஒரு 10 நாள் திருவிழா. அந்த 10வது நாள் கொஞ்சம் அபூர்வமாக இருக்கும். சாமியாட்டு எல்லாருக்கும் அதிகமாக வரும், ரொம்ப ஆக்ரோஷமாக இருக்கும். அது எப்படி போகிறோம் எப்படி வரோன்னு தெரியாது.
Now the one and only Bharat Bala. Good to see him.
எல்லோருக்கும் வணக்கம். குட் ஈவினிங். ஃபர்ஸ்ட் அண்ட் ஃபோர்மோஸ்ட் என்னோட இனிய நண்பருக்கு பிறந்தநாள் நல்வாழ்த்துக்கள். ஐ எம் விஷிங் மை டியரஸ்ட் ஃப்ரெண்ட் for over 35-40 years, very best wishes and lots more creativity for humanity from you to come. God bless you. Now, it's an honor to be here along with Todd Macover, RAHMAN, and the man behind who has brought us together, Mr. RAHMAN, Jai, and we have other creative expressions like Tarani over here, and so thank you all for coming together. Now, the idea is that to bring about, like this is one film we showed which talks about Namma Kalacharam or our culture from Tamil Nadu. So we want to capture the culture that exists in the city, in the people, across from this land of Tamil Nadu, and put it together as a new creative expression with people's participation, engagement, so that we impact everyday people, bring out their best in creativity. First and foremost, let them feel the pride about their art and their creativity. So it's a multidisciplinary project, using music as a fundamental idea. And for me, music will inspire me and people will inspire me to go and capture visually their emotions and put it together so that we can celebrate our hundreds and thousands of years of culture and make it very futuristic. The whole idea of Todd coming together is to give us innovation, and so that we can bring some new ideas and suddenly celebrate diversity. So that is the heart of this project, and there's more to unfold. So thank you. And I would like to now play a small video of RAHMAN. We have just seen him in his concerts and other places. Let's see him in a newer environment. Let's play a clip of RAHMAN, please. It clearly shows that there is a lot more to RAHMAN than just as we know him as a composer and songwriter. So he has so much of energy now. So amazing that he's bringing out his creativity in all fields that he's doing. I would like to introduce now Mr. RAHMAN. I would like to join him on stage, please. Jai is, I've known him for now about 22 years, 25 years, and he's, again, a very passionate man, a son of the soil from here, but has been leading many ideas across the world, and now here he's really brought us together, Todd, myself, and RAHMAN together to say, let's do this new cultural kind of an extravaganza. So I thank Jai for taking this initiative, and want to say a few words, please.
Thank you, Bala. First of all, I'm really excited to be here. And before I begin anything else, happy birthday and best wishes, RAHMAN, our good friend. I think it's a terrific occasion. Today is the beginning of a new journey. If you are to imagine the future, how can we create the future through innovation, through beautiful, meaningful music and art? Something that reflects who we are, what our voice is, what's our aspiration and hope, from Kavaripumbattinam to Chennai to Cambridge, representing each of us, participating collectively, galvanized by the collaboration of three of the brilliant minds that we could ever get: Rahman, Todd, and Bala. I think this is a wonderful opportunity for all of us to express ourselves through what we believe are the sounds around us, which we listen to every day in all our life, and bring it together and contribute to creation of something new, something unique, something which we can never do all by ourselves, one single person, but collectively we can create something which is going to really, really be the example of what our hopes are for. And with Todd, and I thought bringing the world and Chennai together, we can really make wonders about this city. And this is one of hope, and I ask each and every one of you to participate over the next 6 to 9 months. And as we unveil this today, this is just the beginning of a new journey. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you, Jai. Thank you. Now I'd like to bring our famous Tota Tarani from Chennai on stage, please. Tarani Garu, can you join us, please? He doesn't need any introduction, and Tarani Garu has been yeah, go ahead. He's going to do something that's going to set. You can use my mic.
Sorry, yeah, Tarani Garu, thank you so much. And I want to invite Srini and his amazing lead choir. Srini? Srinivas Krishnan, please come over. And they're going to give the soundtrack for Tarani's amazing creation here. And this is, he's going to create the symbol for the project, and then we'll unveil the stuff. Hi, Srini. You want to say a few words?
I'm very grateful to the children. For here, I always firmly believe that it's blessings of children that all of us allow us to be grounded. AR is a great example. For over 20 years, he's been a mentor to several of my American students, thousands of them who've graduated and who sing his songs. They have it in their car stereos. They sing in the shower. And he's made such a deep impact in all their lives, just not merely through his song, but through his presence year after year at several of our campuses in the US. Very grateful once again. And I think the most important lesson to learn and to carry forward what Bala had earlier said, that we've seen so many avatars of AR over the years, just not as a young artist who was, producing jingles, but thereafter scoring music and paying attention to every detail. And beyond background scores, be it, being fascinated, having this childlike quality in being adventurous in everything he does. And look at this space. Who does this today? And so God bless you, AR, for everything. Saying this over the years, one of the things that we've been very blessed with are the consulates in the city. And today, we have with us Mr. Uchiyama from the Consulate of Japan. Mr. Uchiyama, please come up. I'm so happy you're here today. And over to you, sir.
Okay, I didn't know that I was expected to say a few words today, so I didn't prepare any speech text with me, but I just want to say very few words. And this is a very nice New Year's gift to us, for me and my colleague, and some Japanese business people who are accompanying me here today. And I have known Mr. Surini for over a year now, yes, and I have witnessed his activities, and he's been teaching children through music and instilling, they're teaching children the importance of discipline and tolerance and many other social values. So I have been very appreciative what he has been doing so far, and I hope hope that he would continue to do his good job. And also, Mr. Rahman, thank you very much, and congratulations on your birthday. I just want to say, my family and I were in New Delhi about 10 years ago, and we purchased a DVD of Slumdog Millionaire when we were there. And when the film comes to an end, there's always this song coming up. It's called Jai-Ho, Jai-Ho. Okay. And my children, when they were very small then, and myself used to shout Jai-Ho and we used to enjoy it very much. And ever since then, we have been following what Mr. RAHMAN has been achieving. As you know, he has been to Japan twice, and just recently he went to Japan to receive an award from Asian Broadcasters Union in recognition of his contribution to the music industry. So I wish Mr. RAHMAN will continue his good work by using his very creative talent and continue to entertain us with his creative work. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Let's welcome the lead choir.
I want to also say that on January 1st and 2nd, these children sang some of AR's works, notably the Sufi compositions. And what's your favorite composition of AR? Sufi. I don't hear you. Zikr, okay. All right. Come up.
So now, for the first time ever, we are seeing the unveiling of a new journey.
Todd, can you come over, please? Just for a moment. You just tell what is our futures. So the project and the vision is, creative vision is Star Futures. So I'll first ask Rahman to define his star.
Birthday any கேக்குற question அது. I think in times of adversity, times of the world going through some of the energy, you see, children don't deserve that negativity. I think the younger generation needs to see life in a positive light. And their energies is not about making choices of extreme things, but to live the life, to experience life. And through this, our futures, we want them to create, to compose their future. And what I felt was, even though Todd has done amazing things in different cities, like in Detroit, Toronto, Japan too, right? Japan. Yeah. So I felt like let's go one step further by taking this opportunity to instigate, to incite some kind of an energy which would which will produce inventors, which will produce creators, which will produce artists who can change the way Chennai looks, the way the world sees Chennai, the way the world hears Chennai. All the stuff has a possibility of just sowing the seed to nurture this next generation. And because it's a new year for us, it's such a great idea. I feel like we came up with this together, and how his previous works has inspired us to say, how can we go further than, combination. Art is to evolve, art is to expand, and art is to give hope. And that's what we've been trying to do in our own way, but associated with many things. But here we take the core of the city, this almost ignored city in India, and how could it make a world statement through this initiative, Tha Futures.
Todd, yet another city for you, but this time it's going to be more than a city. It's just not a destination. It's embracing a vast culture to do Thought Futures together. Your thoughts?
So I grew up in New York, and I visited India actually when I was about 20 years old. So last year, no, it was a while ago. And at that time, I remember that I'd studied it, I knew quite a lot about India, but I came here and stayed about 3 months. I came with my cello, and I traveled around the country. And I've never learned so much about seeing the world in a different way than when I came here, because India is an ancient country where the centuries and the millennia are connected to what happens today, but it's also an incredibly young country. And you can see that in Chennai. It's a city where people with new ideas are bursting and ready to do something completely new. I remember when I came here when I was 20, I traveled around, I listened and I saw, and when I went back home, I remember my parents picked me up at the airport and they turned on the radio, and the radio was playing music by cello and string quartet, music that I knew very well. But when I went home and I heard that on the radio, I thought, where's all the color in this music? This music is black and white, music I knew my whole life. And so when I came here, it's as if a much bigger world, a much richer world, an older world, a future world opened up to me. And in all the years since then, India's only grown, and it's the most amazing place. Chennai, I just discovered, this is my second visit here, and I think that the connection between the ages and the future are more alive here than anywhere else. And I think we have a chance to do something really special, but we can only do it with all of you together. That's what's so exciting. We're going to work very hard, but we're going to find all kinds of ways, starting with Ta. I mean, already Bala and his team, just for the last few days, have been going around asking people what their Ta sounds like. And it's amazing, actually, what you've accomplished in just a few days. Seriously. So in a few weeks, a few months, over the coming year, I know that we can do something really special. We'll give you many different challenges, many different ways to participate. And together, as AR said, we can do something for the city, for all of us, to discover what's possible here in the future, and we can share that with the whole world. I think there's a real inspiration here that's important for everybody to know, and we can make that together.
Thank you, Todd, and thank you, Rahman. I just wanted to add something that why Ta features, right? Futures. Ta signifies, for us, we celebrate our Thai, mother. So it has Thai, Tandai, and Tamil, and Dharmam. So everything starts, and Ta is a rhythm by itself as a sound. So Ta, which is something which is already within us, we're just invoking it, and we're making it futuristic and also integrating Tamil completely from all of Tamil into Chennai and bursting with new ideas is what is the expression of Ta Futures is. So thank you. Yeah. So can we get everybody on stage here, please? Oh, you have a Q&A? We'll get Tarani also. Okay. So can we have all the children here, please, of Leap Choir? Come on, girls. Rock stars, come here. Can we have them on stage over here, please? Srini.
Website ready? Can you launch it? What page could you
Thank you, Aishwarya and her team. Thank you so much. And now we will have all the lead children come here. We'll do a photo shoot with them. And there'll be a, can we have all the children back here, please? Thank you, Todd. Thank you, Julia. What's happening? Now we will have, just one moment, please. 1 second, sorry. Huh? Yeah, இல்ல பொண்ணாட பத்தி. Yeah. Okay. Now we will, yes. Give me all the first 6, right? Yeah. Okay, can we? Okay, அங்க வாங்க. Come. Aishwarya. Can you call Todd on stage?
We'd now like to have Mr. Rahman, Mr. Todd, and Mr. Bharat Bala on stage. We'd also like to have Mr. J. RAHMAN. These are the minds behind Tha. These are the minds that are the reason for us all being gathered here today. Thank you all so much. I'd also like to invite Mr. Tota Dharani sir to kindly join us on stage. I think today is a very, very special occasion to have such amazing creatives all in one place. And we're all really blessed to be sharing this wonderful moment together. Mr. Srinivas, of course, the phenomenal artistic director of Leap Children's Choir. Word to the painting, please. If we can have the cameras forward, please. The cameras can come forward.
Thank you, everyone. Thanks for coming all the way to this place. Now you know this place, so we're going to do many things here.
எல்லோருக்கும் நன்றி. இந்த தா ஃபியூச்சர்ஸ் அதை திருப்பி தமிழில் சொல்கிறோம். தா என்பது He wants a Tamil explanation. He wants me to tell Tamil like that. நீ பேசுறியா? இல்ல நீனே அதே சொல்லு. தா ஃபியூச்சர்ஸ் என்பது எதிர்காலம். அது வந்து நம்ம தாய்மொழியிலையும் தா இருக்கு, தாயில் தா இருக்கு, தந்தையில் தா இருக்கு, தர்மம்ல தா இருக்கு, தாளம்ல தா இருக்கு. ஸோ இது வந்து ஒரு நம்மளுக்குள்ளே இருக்கிறத தாவை தான் நம்ம வெளில எடுக்கிறோம். அதை எப்படி நம்ம ஒரு கண்டெம்பரரியாக புதுமையாக அதை காட்ட போகிறோமோ அதை யங்ஸ்டர்ஸை வச்சுண்டு அதை வந்து ஒரு ஃபியூச்சரிஸ்டிக்காக பண்ணுறது தான் இந்த ப்ராஜெக்ட். ஸோ we are going to discover the tha in the city, in the people, in the rhythm, in every aspect. We're going to find the tha and make it a big tha idea. Tha is our future. Thank you.
இங்க வந்ததுக்கு ரொம்ப நன்றி. Thank you so much. Happy New Year again.